Happy New Year to all you fine people out there in the YouTube world. It is Goofy Bastard, and we're back for another one. So like I say, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. January 2nd. Slightly overcast. Oh, it's starting to get a little bit more than slightly overcast, but it's overcast here in southeastern Pennsylvania with a temperature of about 55 degrees on January 2nd, so it's not raining. So I have to get out and get my first ride going for 2023. Number one is in the books. 2023, baby. So in my last video I talked about possibly looking for a new bike this year in 2023. Well, what is up with like the Harley dealer websites? You go on there and you start shopping around for motorcycles and shit like that, and everything says call for price, call for price, call for price. If I wanted to talk to somebody, I'd go into the fucking dealership. That's the whole idea. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to chill the fuck out on my laptop and look at motorcycles. I go on the Indian dealer, boom. Pull the motorcycle I'm looking at, boom. They got a price sitting right there. All the Harley deal, like I went to like 3 or 4 different Harley websites, and they were all 3 or 4 different dealer websites, and they were all the same thing. They would have one bike at the top. I guess that was the featured bike they would give a price to, and then everything else was call for price, call for price, call for price. Yeah, I don't get that. I don't understand that. You know, so now I'm either gonna have to talk to somebody on the phone, which I really don't want to do. Send them my email, then I'm going to get 8,300 emails in the next, 2 weeks. Oh, you want to come look at this motorcycle? Blah, 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 blah. And I really don't want to do all that shit. I just want to go on a website and see what something's going to cost me. Is that so much to ask? I mean, is that too difficult? In my opinion, it's not. I don't know. Now, I haven't really looked at any of the metric Japanese whatever European motorcycles. Looked at their websites to see how their pricing is. I wonder if they do the same thing as Harley, or do they have the Indian views and give you a price. Yeah, I just don't get that whole non-price thing. So yeah, but I was looking around, seeing what's out there, curious to how much I'm going to break the bank if I decide to do this. So if I don't decide to do this, I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure what I want to do yet at this point in time. But if I don't do it, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Don't wave. All right, it's all good. If I don't do it, there will be some upgrades coming to the old girl here. I want to do the auxiliary lights, get the day makers for the auxiliary lights, maybe upgrade the audio a little bit more than what it already is, shit like that. I expect to see a number of bikes out here on the road today, just because, man, like this is like 4 or 5 days in a row it's been decent enough to get out and ride, except for the one day we had rain, and I was able to get out a couple of those days in my last video, this video, and yeah, it's a welcome change from what it was, man. To be able to get out on January 2nd and not be freezing my ass off, not have to worry about you know, how cold it is or whatnot, it's I'm happy about it. So I'm hoping everybody out there had a safe New Year. Nothing crazy going on. If you did drink, you had a designated driver, or you stayed at home. You know, we don't need anybody getting killed out there, anybody getting DUIs, going to jail. I don't need none of that shit, because that wouldn't be a good time. So over the past 2 weeks, the holiday season we've been going through, I have literally worked 2 days and 2 hours in 2 weeks. Fuck, man, I get used to being off. This is definitely time of year when having the time off is nice. So, but come tomorrow, it's back to the grind, back to working 5 days a week, except for this week. This week's only 4 days, but it's getting back to the grind. My first vacation of 2023 isn't until, when is that? Oh, isn't until the end of May, beginning of June, and that's only if I actually got that week off. I'm still waiting to find out what was approved for my vacation schedule this year. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, other than that, I just gonna grind now. Just gonna be a work grind and make the money. So anyway, I hope everybody had a nice New Year's. And this is where I'm going to end you. Look at that. Beautiful nuclear towers out in the distance. I don't know if you guys can see it, but both fucking stacks are going. Both towers are going. Alright, my friends, this is where I'm going to leave you. Until next time, y'all stay safe, and y'all love one another. Peace.